Okay, here we go. Awesome Karolína Fiedler. Introduction. I have just now decided that I found my purpose. At least for a while, you know. But man, this is hard. I have just started and only choosing the name of this whole thing, and the font for the title took me about 15 minutes. The name was the easy part. Since this whole thing is about me, how else should it be named than Awesome Karolína Fiedler, right? But the font, so many options. So to reduce the numbers, I decided to pick from the ones that contain the word bold. Because what I'm doing here is bold. Oh, how smart and poetic am I. So, Arial rounded MT bold, Britannic bold, Jill Sans ultra bold. That's getting better. Pity I don't actually like the font. In the end, I settled for the Rockwell extra bold. I think that should do. I have known some things for sure for a long time. First, I love and want to do music. Second, I love and want to make people happy. Make them feel better if they feel sad or down. Inspire them. Help them get bold too, because what is life about when you're too scared to let your heart's desires shine? So, what conclusion did my brain get to? I have to make music to make people happy. Great conclusion. It made me very unhappy for many, many years. Until I got to the point when, thanks to my journals, a lot of thinking, a lot of hard work on myself, and a constant search for the real me, I realized that those two things don't have to be connected. Say what? That was 3 days ago, on the 18th January 2021, at the age of 27. A massive stone fell off my chest then, just to being replaced by a massive question mark. Who am I then? What am I supposed to do with this newfound acknowledgement? Yesterday, 20th January 2021, what a cool date, I decided to create a podcast. To read and record all of my journals ever written and share it with the whole world. It scares the hell out of me. Who knows what did I even write in them? I'm sure there are gonna be some pretty cringe moments, embarrassing ones, lame ones, boring ones, but hopefully some funny ones too, and most hopefully getting 100% out there and exposing literally the whole of me might even help some of you with whatever difficulties you might go through yourself. Maybe it will make you feel better about yourself. Maybe you'll discover that you are not alone. And maybe, just maybe, you'll gain new insights and find new perspectives of how to look at, well, anything and everything. Today, on the January 21st, 2021, I gave myself a new name. Awesome. Yes, that is the name. I'm not joking. From this day, my full name is Awesome Karolína Fiedler, hence the title. I will explain why. But let's take it step by step and start where it all started. Please make a note that even though everything you're about to hear is real, the names aren't, for obvious reasons. Apart from mine, of course. My name is as real as the chair you're sitting on, or the dog that just chewed on your favorite chew, the sky above your head, or anything else that you personally consider an unquestionable reality. Okay, Here we go. Somewhere before Christmas, 2010. It is 53 minutes past midnight, and I am buried in my bed with my laptop, thinking about myself, which is no good. I feel like a loser, and I had to force myself even to start writing this. I find it lame. I'm really bored. I am jealous of many different people for many different reasons. I really want to get places, make something out of myself. But the only thing I actually do is thinking about how am I gonna do it. I'm slowly falling asleep in bad mood, which recently I find myself quite often in, because I dwell above things I wouldn't have to dwell above. Meh, my battle, never-ending problem. I do not understand why is it so hard to accept myself the way I am. I see things about me that others don't. But actually, they do. Because if I constantly think about it, then I subconsciously let it out. Maybe I'm really getting crazy. Just now, a thought sneaked in my head about me writing a book. Yup, this is the book. It's not really good. My ideas aren't worth much. What I need is an objective criticism from all the people I know, so I can assess where I stand, and according to that, choose the correct topic to bag myself with. Another momentary decision. I will write down all the things I think about or do in that instant. And by I will write down all the things I meant, when I save this document, I will most probably never write anything else ever again. Because even this was just an instantaneous spit out of an absolute blob of despair. An hour went past midnight. I put some lip balm on and I feel a bit better. I have a hairdresser appointment tomorrow morning to dye and trim my hair. And now I wanted to write something, but forgot what it was. Oh yeah, I just wanted to point out that I realize that all of this I'm writing here is very emotional, and I am not thinking about suicide. I guess it's a completely normal state of mind of a teenage girl without a boyfriend who thinks that she knows what she wants, but in reality, it's not so entirely true. And I probably have those fits because Simona, who I'm addicted to, and I'm not alone, doesn't have them. I don't understand. But to have Samuel for a brother probably does not give you much of a choice. Instead, I have a brother who wants to perform with me at all costs and perpetually comes with new ideas. And I'm really not interested, but I can't find it in my heart to tell him that I don't want to perform with him specifically. The guy's different. I hope I won't be like him. He's also too studious, and for his age, he is too brainiac-y something. I don't know. Maybe I'll fill the blanks in later. Another thing. Roughly from the half of this letter, I've been thinking about showing this to Tomáš. I'm not gonna do that though, because I would let out how much of a loser I am, and I have no such intention to do that. I like to talk to him about anything, but this might be creepy. An association. Seba is creepy. He is fine sometimes and gets tremendously on my nerves the other times with those jokes of his, or when he offers me a casual sex 5 times a day. The worst part of it is, you can't even tell him that you mind what he does because he is not able to suck it up. I just got an idea that I will read this over and go to bed. But I'll skip the reading part and fill it with a Facebook check instead, where nothing new happened as per usual, but it simply is an addiction. And if I wrote now that I will read this after checking Facebook, and if I actually did it, I would create an infinite circle. So I'm not gonna write it, because what if I went mad and actually started doing what I wrote I would do? It'd probably make me famous, probably in a different way that I've been dreaming of, but at least something. And the people would say, the sad girl who wanted to sing, but just ended up doing what she wrote down. Time out. If I realized back then how wise this last sentence was, I could have been way more successful way sooner in life. Just write down useful and positive things and then do what you wrote. Boom! That's how the success is born. Never mind. Sometimes you just have to take on those extra 11 years to grow to the wisdom of your 16-year-old self. Okay, back to the past. That made me sad. I'll stop now. I'm looking at my hand, and the only thing I can think of is, put some lotion on it. I look like a granny. And I nearly have a full page covered. If in Czech class the teacher gave us a homework to write an essay about a desperate loser, I'd hand in this. In fact, I have no clue why I pity myself so much. Don't know what my problem is. Yeah, I probably do. I feel like I don't belong anywhere. Who knows where lies the truth? I'd guess everyone who knows me, apart from me. Besides, all the people who know me don't actually know me. Perhaps 2, 3 people know me well. Maybe not even that many. If someone ever reads this, my 50-year-old me, for example, take it as you wish. Take it as a piss take, maybe it's funny. Or take it as a tragedy and find me a psychologist. It's up to you. So, good night. One day later. Well, here I am again, waiting for the movie to load on the stupid mega video. I also changed my Facebook status, which I'd call a positive one with sad end. I wanna go dancing now. Too bad. Sad face. I got an immediate response, even though it's nearly 2 a.m. and the responder was only Luba-like, a known desperado. Oh well, I guess I can be happy for at least that. Although, I might have scared him off, which would be typical for me. Never mind, I'll go check if he replied. He did! I calmed my nerves and I can go to bed. But I want to finish the movie first. Girls on Top. I thought it would be stupid, but I must say it is actually quite good and accurate movie. And what of today? I rigged up 102 coconut/cocoa balls. Maybe more, but Mum nibbled. Then packed a present for my dad, a set of bourbon glasses. That brings me to the fact that the postman who came today brought 2 sets of these glasses, which really shocked me. I thought it would be just 2 glasses. I copied the document number out of my mum's ID and signed it. It felt interesting. Also, I have a new friend, Peter Glabal, the hairdresser, who died and trimmed my hair this morning. We had a good chat. His girlfriend also loves horses. We also made a bet that I will do 200 k's per hour on a motorbike. I hope he'll forget. I don't know why I'm such a pessimist. I take everything personally, and that sucks. It only gives me those stupid, depressive moods. Well, that's enough for today. And yeah, that's enough for today. So you can expect a new episode in a week. I will release one episode each Sunday. So, well, we'll see where we get. See you next week.